Hello everyone, it's Laffy Traffy. We're going to be discussing the One Piece live action survey results. This was posted and created by the One Piece Netflix fan. Recommend you go follow them for all the, live action news, because it's really cool. And they put this survey together, so the survey is not official from the production or anything, but over 10,000 people have given their opinions on what their expectations for the live action is going to be. I also filled this out, so as we go, I'll let you know what I chose for all of these, and feel free to let me know what you chose, what your thoughts are, so we can just, discuss what the expectations are. Also, shout out to Desness on Twitter and YouTube, because he was the one who shared it, and that's where I saw it originally. So, shout out to him too on Twitter and YouTube. His YouTube channel is pretty cool. You should go check it out. The first part was just telling you where the results came from, and so the general people who have answered this are all from Twitter. So this is the Twitter community, they got their ups and downs, but this is, to kind of give context to the answers. So the first question I was going over was just rate your overall expectations, and 7 is the highest one. So that's pretty solid given experiences with live actions. They don't always, they're not always the greatest. And it's easier to create a live action from anime or, source materials that are more down to earth. But something like One Piece is definitely very big, very animated, lots of powers, crazy character designs. It's going to be very interesting to see how that's going to be adapted. Are they going to tone it down, or are they going to go all out with their effects? They have a decent budget, but, even Luffy's fruit, how often is he going to be, using his powers? Is it going to look good? Because stretchiness, doesn't always translate very well. But, and then also, as a disclaimer about live actions, I don't like live actions in general, but when it comes to One Piece, I will be happy with anything. Anything One Piece related, no matter how bad it is, I will still be entertained and happy with it. 118 people said 0, so either they're just trolling or they really have no faith in live action, but they're not entirely wrong. Should the show have a darker tone than the source material in order to satisfy the TV medium? I think I said yes by a little bit, because I think it would translate well to have the pirate grittiness a little bit more present there, because it is definitely a kid's show, especially in the East Blue. And I think to kind of dive into what One Piece would be if it wasn't, I think it would be really cool to have a darker tone for it. Where would you prefer the first scene? Okay, mine would be the barrel scene. Well, so most people want Reverse Mountain. Now that was kind of ambiguous to me. Would you see Laboon? Would they go up the mountain into the mist and then end? I just feel like that would be a weird spot. Okay, so there's the other choice. I can see all of them? That's a lot. Oh no, cancels it! Yeah, they're just gonna, unfortunately, I don't know if the One Piece live action's gonna go very, I'm just saying. Unfortunately, I don't want it to, but I'm hoping maybe at least 2 seasons. If we can get 2 seasons, if we can get Alabasta, that would be fantastic. What antagonist are you most excited to see? Buggy was not the highest. It's multiple choice too. Why would you not always choose Buggy? These were actually the 3 that I chose. They are the most popular ones by far. Buggy, Arlong, and Smoker. I'm very excited to see Smoker too. Smoker could be really cool. Arlong, we just saw his casting along with Buggy's, and they both look amazing. We got Alvida's casting, which she looks super pretty. All the live action cast members are hot, so we can just have a hot One Piece. That's fine. So yeah, not a lot of people were digging Alvida, Morgans, Kuro, and Krieg. Okay, so 7. Should Buggy's character be more scarily insane like the Joker? I think if you tone him down like a little bit more, maybe not, he's already kind of insane, if you're already toning the show down to a more adult audience, I think that kind of comes with the territory. A cartoon clown is all cutesy, but a live action clown who's blowing things up and throwing knives around, that's gonna be terrifying just by default. So I think a scary Buggy would be really cool, but only, I feel like a lot of people kind of just went with this one just because it's that one. Should Buggy have a red nose? Yes. Do you hope to see Panda Man? No, I hate Panda Man. 379 people are lying to themselves, I just want to say. Are you hoping to hear some anime OSTs in the live action? My answer was yes, instrumental versions. Or we can have remixes. I'm all for remixes, you know, those are always super cool. 13, would you like to hear original sea shanties? I said yes. Most people said yes, because I think that would be super, super cool. And also that goes along with being sake. I think particularly hummed melodies or a distant shanty would be really, really well. Like, people don't have to straight up sing it. It doesn't have to be a plot point at all. If it opens first episode to Makino's bar and they're singing Binks Brew, I'm gonna cry, yes! See, like, that would be... of joy, yes. of joy, boy. Big Sake has the answers to everything. Yeah, see, like, something like that, that would be kind of cool. But foreshadowing of future material, I think there could be cool things like wanted posters, some symbols in the Marine base. Maybe there's like graffiti of the revolutionary symbol, like cool things like that. I think that would add a lot to the series. And again, if you know, you know, but if you don't, it doesn't spoon feed it to you. Now, number 16 is, do you want hockey foreshadowing? What the manga already has enough foreshadowing in it, similar to like with Shanks going against the Sea King, with Dragon using hockey against Smoker. You know, like, I find it much more enjoyable when it's subtle like that and you don't really think twice about it, but then later on, you're like, oh, wait, that was that. Yeah, alright. But number 18, do you hope to see silhouettes or teases of future characters such as Doflamingo, Crocodile Moria, etc. during Roger's execution scene? Like silhouettes, yeah. I think silhouettes would be cool because then you don't have to worry about getting the same actors years in advance if we're ever gonna get to them. And similar to Bartolomeo, definitely 100% yes to both of them. We need Bartolomeo in where Luffy gets executed. Like, just a tease, like, oh! But number 22 is, how manga accurate do you hope the Straw Hats outfits are? I think I put 3. I might have even put 2, because I really don't think that that's a big point in it. As long as there's like a red vest or like Nami's striped shirt, like, I don't care what design it is, what material, things like that. Do you want to see the Den Den Mushi adapted? That was something I had not thought of, but the answer is yes. Which would be hilarious if they just got like actual snails. You know, I mean, that could be kind of handy. You just kind of like put it right here and it just kind of slides on you. You know, it's like an earpiece, but it's a snail. But yes, of course. Yeah, see, who didn't say yes? Of course, yeah. 27, do you want the fights to be shorter than in the anime manga to fit this new medium? Yes. In the East Blue, it wasn't too bad, honestly. Like, the fights were pretty well paced. Were there any long fights? Yeah, like that's what I was saying. It's like, the East Blue really didn't have that problem. But number 30, should the anime only walk to Arlong Park be adapted into live action? Resounding yes. Because I think that is like the single best thing that the anime has added as filler to the manga. Changed my mind, but no, 100%. And then 31 is, are you interested in seeing the cover stories adapted into live action? That, I don't think I had an opinion on that one. I think it's already gonna be pretty fast paced and there's not a lot of time. But realistically, I think that might just be something like, hey, if you want more content, read the manga. Because that's kind of how the anime was. Like, I watched the anime, but I knew that there was a lot of things that weren't included in the anime. So then you go back and you read the manga and you're like, wow, I'm so happy that I read the manga for this extra content, stuff like that. I didn't know the walk to Arlong Park was anime. Yeah, see, it's so good. It's just so good. What naming scheme should the devil fruits follow? Most people said the Gomu Gomu no Mi. It depends on how much Japanese influence they want to put in it. If they're going to put Japanese words in it and stuff to kind of tie it to its original theme, then sure. Yeah, I think the Gum Gum, you know, keeping to the Funimation lingo is probably the best bet, just because if people do get into One Piece through the Netflix adaptation, probably gonna watch the dubbed. They're probably gonna look at the Funimation one. The gum fruit just sounds weird. Whoever, you know, 759 of you, you're weird. The gum fruit, what the fuck? oh, we got some open-ended devil fruits of rubber. No, that would be the Viz translation. Cancel the live action? Alright, we got some trolls in here, but, you know. So a lot of people want the Gumu Gumu fruit. That would kind of, I kind of like that. I kind of, you know, I'm being kind of peer pressured, you know. Should Shushu be cut? Even more blasphemy, Shushu was amazing. But no, Shushu was very sad. It was a very sad part, and especially Luffy's interactions with Shushu. No, yeah, he should definitely be in. Yeah. Could Django be cut out of the story? No. No. We need the moon-walking hypnotizer. No. 1-2 Django. Whoever, no. Would you accept Gaimon being cut? No. No opinion? A lot of people said yes. Would you accept Gaimon being cut? That's, you know, these are the sacrifices that we need to face when coming to terms with a live-action, very short series. Cut out Kuro, but keep Django. He's been in the story more than Kuro. You know, honestly, I would take that. I would take that, because Kuro, I don't care about him. Out of the bag attack, get back in the bag and go away. Would you accept certain manga material being merged to create a new but inspired storyline, such as Usopp's arc happening in Orangetown instead? I would say yes in certain circumstances. Honestly, Usopp's arc happening in Orangetown, well, that would be kind of weird though, because would Buggy be attacking Syrup Village? And then why is Kuro on the same island as Buggy? I think that's a lot to happen on one island, because you know, the whole point of having a pirate themed show is sailing, and them going to multiple islands. I know it takes up some time, but you can easily do a montage, like a transition cut to that. But emphasizing that they're traveling the East Blue island to island, making friends at each island, I think is an important story element. So to combine them to make them travel to less islands is kind of counterproductive to me. But has Buggy and Usopp ever met each other? If they did, the world would end. They can't possibly be in the same room. No, that's gonna be the final war. If there's any question about what the final war is going to be, it's going to be Usopp and Buggy spotting each other, and then the sky is going to part just by their glances. Like they can't meet each other until the world's about to end. Can't ask for two gods in the same room. 49. Do you want any new original scenes of the Straw Hats to exist in the live action? Yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot to add to their dynamic, and I think it could be done well, sure. We need more scenes of Zorro and Sanji washing the dishes. Yes, have you seen? It's like an hour-long loop of it, like, Zorro, oh, thanks Sanji, Zorro. Would you accept any new original characters created for the live action? I genuinely don't think that they're necessary, like, preferably not. And that's what most people said, or just straight up no. Because, if anything, characters need to be cut. So if you're gonna be cutting characters like Gaimon, like hell you're gonna make new characters, like what the hell? 52. Do you hope to see crazy hair colors on actors, such as Zorro's green hair, Kobe's pink hair? Yes, I do. They don't have to be as vibrant. They could be realistically colored, but like people in real life have green hair, they have pink hair, like you can do it. Yes, but toned down. Yeah, so yeah, there, exactly that. Should characters speak in their own accents? This one was actually really interesting. Yeah. I think yes or preferably, because it would be good. Keep the accents, kind of makes the world feel bigger. Yeah, I mean, even though they're all from the East Blue, to still have them be, you know, a bunch of different types of people, that's good. Should Jacob, who is playing Usopp, have a long nose? And I'm gonna say no. It's just gonna be phallic. It's just gonna be a dick on his face. So, should Jacob or Usopp's dynamic with Kaya be more obviously romantic? That 100%, because I ship that to the Grand Line and back. He should? You think he should have a long nose? I mean, I get that it's a character thing, because he's Pinocchio and he lies all the time. It's just gonna be a big old dildo on his face. Could Usopp's kid friends be cut out of the live action? No! No! It is absolutely adorable that Usopp, the only friends he has are children from the village who he has convinced he is a pirate captain. He was a pirate captain. He didn't need to convince them. Like, this is a big character point. Is there a specific change you wish for Usopp's characters? No nose. No nose. Talking about the goggles. More nipple hair. Okay, yeah, we can definitely get that. So now we're gonna go on to Nami-centric questions. Should Emily, playing Nami, wear an outfit that looks less modern? I think a modern Nami would look cool. But, you know, similar to the Usopp question, it's like, I think if they make them look cooler, like more modern, like the current outfits, but cooler, then awesome. Could Nami have a different hairstyle in the manga? That I think no. And I think a short, cute, like, it's very much to her personality. You know, there's a lot that goes into her design. But again, Emily Rudd kind of already has that hair. 63 is, would you like to see Nami in the first episode, similar to how the anime introduced her? I said yes, because Nami is a very, very important character. Is there any specific change you wish for Nami's character? I'm scared to look at these because boobs, but let's see. Not too sexy, that's good. Keep the hair and tattoos. Bazungas, there it is. Less screaming, that's okay. Don't over-sexualize her, very good. Oh, see, look at us good. So now we're gonna move on to Sanji, or Taz. Is he gonna have swirly eyebrows? Yes. And overwhelming 75% of people say yes. Even just like a subtle little quirk to his eyebrows, like they don't have to have the full dartboard, but that for that reason alone, like that's the reason Zorro has to have green hair, and that's the reason that Sanji has to have swirly eyebrows, because they call each other names based on those character features. And you can't cut that. You have to have moss head, and you gotta have dartboard brows, swirly brows. Do you hope Taz's eye is covered with his hair? I think yes. I don't think it'll look stupid if you do it right. Please tell me there isn't a question about whether Zorro... There is, actually. Just wait. Should Sanji be less perverted? Yes. A lot of people said no, though. But yeah, no, Sanji should be more of a gentleman, less a pervert. Sorry. Not sorry. If it were up to you, can Taz keep the English accent as Sanji? Sure. I mean, having accents would liven up the crew, give it more diversity. That's the word of the day that I was trying to remember last, you know, when I was talking about it for like 16 minutes. Number 71 is, could Sanji's costume be more comfortable to allow more flexibility during fight scenes? Say a shirt and vest without the tuxedo jacket. 100%. I do not expect Taz, the actor, to do all these kick shits in a full suit. I said he can take off the jacket for fights. He should still be suited up. Oh, you think so? I think there's a lot of more comfortable things that he can wear. It's not going to be bad if he doesn't. Are there any specific changes you wish for Sanji's character? He simps a lot, but he doesn't cross the line. I think it's funny. Please don't change him. Yeah, see, this one is a good point. It's like, he should be suave. So we're getting into some Zorro, and here it is, laying her down here. Fucking, should he carry 3 swords? God. Should they adapt the Zorro getting lost gab? Absolutely. No tone down, no. He should not know which way is up. Because if you think that it's unrealistic, I have a friend. She does not know directions for the life of her. Perfectly fitting. Zorro is her favorite character. Like, by far, she is a Zorro simp. Like, I swear to God, we'll all turn right and she'll turn left. I'm not making it up. It's absolutely hilarious. And so, yes, Zorro live action can 100% be awful with directions. Should Zorro carry 3 swords? 65 of you? There's something wrong. No opinion? That's even worse. You know what? The 229 of you who said no opinion are worse than the 65 of you who said no, because at least the 65 of them had something to stand for. For these 65 people, I need names and addresses, right? And those pesky little digits on their back of their credit card, so I can buy them Zorro's 3 swords and show them why they're wrong. Should Zorro use the 3-sword style? Yes. But I will give it here that you don't have to use it all the time. I said for finishers. You know, he doesn't have to do it all the time, but 100% yes, he does need to use it. Is there any specific change you wish for Zorro's character? Let's see this. None. 3-sword style and getting lost 100% yes. Wow, a lot of people. There are like nothing that they want to change about Zorro. That's good. Bandana scenes, yes, see 100%. So now we're gonna do Luffy. Should we see the scene of Luffy acquiring his cheek scar rather than it being mentioned? Yes, 100% yes, and the majority of people, 75% said yes. Is there any specific change you wish for Luffy's character? Let's see. Ooh, even more than Zorro, people are saying no, don't change anything. CGI rubber abilities do not need to be overly detailed. Don't make him a goody two-shoes. Well, yeah, that would be awful. Curly hair. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna on it. You know, if Luffy has curly hair, I'm not gonna complain. Which should they use? Pirate King, King of the Pirates, or both? I am partial to King of the Pirates, but I do acknowledge that Luffy says both, so both is fine. Yeah, both. See? It'd be both. 83! Getting there. How should they translate Nakama? Famalam? I don't know what that means. Famalam? Is that a word? So most people do not want Nakama translated. I think if they keep some Japanese words, I think it would be a nice homage to, you know, its original influence. Luffy a lot of times says it in the sense of crewmate, because to him, crewmate is friend. It's weird because Nakama can mean greater than friends or family in some cases. Yeah. If you had to choose any words that were gonna be not translated, I think Nakama would be a very good choice to not translate and keep as the word, because, you know, you're kind of bringing in the culture to it. How long would you like the episodes to be? But I think 60 minutes. And again, 60 minutes, 1 hour would give us more content, so that's 10 hours. You know, that's almost 100 chapters worth, right? Yeah. 88. If the live action is good, who will you watch it with or recommend it to? And I would say everybody and their dogs. Because, you know, like, you know, there's a stigma to anime, to the average, you know, sheeple. You know, you say anime and they're like, oh wow, you watch anime? Wow. But if you say, like, there's a Netflix show, it's called One Piece, it's about pirates, and they watch it and they're like, wow, this is really cool. You'd be like, hey, yeah, fuck you, this is an anime, gotcha, get pranked, go watch a fucking anime and stop being a I think it's gonna open up a wide margin of people. 400 people would recommend it to no one. Why would you do that? Why would you be that selfish? Why would you keep such a gem to yourself? Like, that's just inconsiderate. Oh yeah, there's an other. We gotta look at the others. To my professor, absolutely every living person. Yo mama, who got him? Everyone must know greatness. Everyone, Nakamas. They're catfish and bird. Also very specific. UFO. Okay. Does my cat watch? Yes, she is here all the time except for right now. Except for specifically right now that we're talking about her. Alright, we're getting to the end game now. What are some of your biggest fears in relation to the live action? Oh, and these are open-ended. Biggest fears is going to be the CGI. I think I actually answered this one and it was about CGI. Biggest fear, the anime manga community shitting on it because it's not 100% accurate. That's, you know, that's a decent point. Because a lot of people, I think, are going to be very hard on it, and they're not going to understand or accept the difference in the mediums and what needs to be taken out, what needs to be cut, what needs to be changed. Probably going to be a lot of people being way too hard on it, but oh, this is the last one! Final question that we are going to discuss here is, what are you looking forward to the most? The fact that One Piece will reach more audiences, honestly. As for, like, scenes, because a lot of these are scenes, what am I looking forward to the most? This one's really good. The Straw Hat chemistry. Oh, you know what? Speaking of the cat, I hear her meowing, so I'm gonna go get her. Come here, kitten. They were questioning whether or not you watch One Piece, so you gotta tell them meow if you've ever watched One Piece. Meow. Oh, see? What a good little baby. I've enjoyed the actors' interactions just joking around each other. Yeah, see, that is adorable. That's a good point. Is I have seen, like, all of these pictures of them on set, like Luffy doing Nami's makeup and Taz hanging out and cooking for them. Like, that's adorable. And it gives me a lot of hope and a lot of warm fuzzies inside that, you know, they are getting along already. The dynamics, I think, can be played out much better than in the anime, actually, I think. Boogie 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 gooby. Me too. What scene are you looking forward to the most? Like, what's a scene that they need to nail? That's a good question. I think Luffy and Nami's Straw Hat scene. That connection there, and then the walk to Arlong Park, I think that whole thing, I think is gonna be really cute, and I'm kind of looking forward to that a lot. Oh, I want to see how they do Shanks losing his arm. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a cute scene too. Who's Baby Luffy? We don't know who Baby Luffy is yet. Like, how is they gonna do it? Because if this is true, it was revealed that the beginning of the first episode is actually going to be Gold Roger's execution. Here's Smoker running through the crowd as a kid, and then you like look up and you see the king of the pirates up there. Like, that would be a really cool scene. Oh, what if they like, when like Gold Roger gets to be stabbed and they like stab into his body, you see like it transitions to the stab of Luffy into his eye, and you're suddenly Luffy and his baby Luffy on Shanks' ship. But so we were gonna wrap it up. This was a really cool, fun thing to go through, and anything One Piece I am super excited for, so I hope everyone is excited for it. I hope everyone just gives it a chance. Don't go into it thinking it's gonna be bad or bad effects or bad acting, bad characters. Like, look at it and experience it for what it is. It's not a one-to-one recreation of the anime or the manga. But again, shout out to OP Netflix fan on Twitter for creating this survey. You know, go check out their Discord, go check out all their stuff, because they do a lot of, you know, news about the One Piece live action. But again, thanks for stopping by. I hope to see you soon. Thanks for the new follows too, everyone. Thanks for stopping by. This is Beppo signing out, and I hope everyone has a good night, morning, or evening, wherever you are. Wait. I gotta do this right. I gotta do full screen Beppo. Wait, this is gonna be even more full screen. Full screen Beppo. This is full screen Beppo signing out. Full screen Beppo.